Y'all, so today I'm here with the story time about the time me and my sister skipped school and my grandma found out. And the school found out. So without further ado, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and tell a friend to tell a friend to join the family. Alright, y'all, so this story time took place when I was in 7th grade and my sister was in 8th, I believe, and we went to the same school. So what happened was, the only reason we went to skip school this day was because one of my friends had a court date. So he was like, do y'all want to come with me tomorrow to my court date? Just let me know. Like, he was like, you know what, we have school, but we could come. Dummies, just dummies. And I'm like jumping right into the story because, you know. Anyways, so at this time we used to live in Ozone Park, and my friend used to live in East New York. Y'all, we walked from all the way from where we used to live in Ozone Park all the way to like Cypress Hills early that morning. How I'm thinking now, like, how didn't the people like catch us or anything? Whatever. So we walked out of the house. We was like, bye, like, yeah, we're going to school. Mind you, we knew that we wasn't going to school since the last night, right? But this is our first time doing this, so we rookies. Like, we rookies in this. So cool. We walk to my friend's house. So when we get there, my friend had came out and he was like, oh yeah, y'all ready? Like, let's go. Long story short, we ended up not even going to the court date. So what we did was we all chilled in his house. His mom was at work. Yeah, y'all. So he was probably like 16 or 17. Yeah. So he lived with his mom was working, and all of us is supposed to be at school. So I remember I was scared as heck because I'm telling y'all, like, I'll say like 2 hours after we were like 2 hours after we was in his house already, my grandma starts blowing up my phone. So I'm like, what is going on? Like, did she find out? After she started blowing my phone, they had my school calling me. So I'm like, oh no. No, I don't think yet the school was calling me, but I remember my grandmother telling me like, oh, the school is with me. I'm with the school right now. They're calling your phone. You're gonna get in trouble. Mind you, talking to me and my sister. So I'm like, what the hell do I do now? So my first reaction was turn off your phone. So that's what I did. I turned off my phone. And mind you, around this time, it's like 10 o'clock that she's calling me. And the school knows and everything. So I'm like, damn. So after that, I turned off my phone and I'm just like panicking to my friend and to my sister. I'm like they know that we're not in school. Like, what do we do from here? And my friend's just like, relax. Like, you're fine. It's not like you're out here doing something stupid, like, you know? So I remember you remember when the cable boxes, like, they used to have the time on the cable. So I remember it turned 2:20. I remember, and that's the time I used to get out of school. And right when the time when the time changed, I waited about like 5 minutes and then I turned my phone back on. Yeah, the second I turned my phone back on, ring, they blowing down my phone. My sister already had her phone turned off though. So I'm like, dang, like, now I'm scared because it's time to go home. Like, everybody's out of school. I was gonna go to 302 to go link with my friends, like, you know what I'm saying? Wow, young and dumb ages and stages. So next thing you know, my stepfather calls me. Rest in peace to him. But he called me and he's all like, hello? I'm like, hello? He was like, oh, like, what are you doing? Mind you, my grandmother, I didn't know that he knew that I skipped school because my grandmother had called him. y'all. So after I answered, he was like, oh, like, where are you type thing. I'm like, oh, I just got out of school. Like, I just got out of school. I'm lying. Just got out of school. It was a long day. I have homework. Just straight lying. He was like, yeah, I know you're lying, but just call your uncle because he wants to make sure that y'all okay. So now the whole family knows that we're not in school. After he told me to call my uncle, I'm scared, but I'm like, you know what? Let me just call my uncle, because he was calm. So it's like, you know, let me just call my uncle. So I called my uncle, and he's like, hello. I'm like, hey Theo. He was like, also, how was school? Like, trying to be funny. And I was like, it was good. He was like, it's okay, you don't gotta lie to me and you're not in trouble. Just come meet me on Linwood, and I'm about to buy you guys some food, and I'm gonna take y'all home. So I told my sister, I'm like, he just said that he's gonna go take us home and buy some food. Like, what do you think? Do you think it's a setup? Like, I'm just thinking all type of things, because I'm thinking I'm about to get in trouble. Like, I never did this before. I never did the skip school shit before. Mind you, this was my first and last time ever doing some dumb stuff like that. We ended up leaving, me, my friend, and my sister. We ended up going, yeah, we ended up going to the park, right, to 302, like I told y'all, to link with my friends. So we all cool, laughing. Now we're about to go see our uncle. And then here goes the real dilemma. So my uncle picks us up, and he's like, he's so weak that we really skipped school and was real life scared. Cause it's like, girl, everybody's done it before. Like, calm down. And he told me that, like, he was like, it's okay. Like, I used to do the same thing. Like, it's fine. This is your first time type thing. Like, I'm just glad that y'all was safe. But the lie, the thing was, there was a lie involved that my sister had told my grandmother. Y'all, we get to the house, and my uncle, he drops us off, and he's like, he comes downstairs to my grandmother. So he tells my grandmother, he was like, oh, don't be mad at them. Like, these are the two college graduates. Like, I just brought them back from graduating, and just trying to be funny to make her laugh and just make everybody more comfortable in the situation type thing, right? Cool. So now we're thinking everything's good. I would never forget this day, y'all, because this part will always be too funny to me. So y'all know when y'all go take a nap, and then y'all wake up from y'all nap, and then y'all think it's the next day? So that's exactly what happened to me that day. So I took a nap, and then I woke up, and my sister still asleep, but I hear my grandmother going off in the kitchen, right? So I wake my sister up. I'm like, bro, like, we gotta go to school. Like, we gotta go to school, bro. We can't do this to grandma again. Like, and she's looking at me like, girl, what? So whatever, I look outside. Now I look outside because I'm dressed and ready, book bag and everything on to go to school, y'all. Everything. And it was 7 at night, not 7 a.m., 7 p.m. So I'm like, oh, I'm dumb as hell. Whatever. Take my stuff off, whatever. We go to, now it's me and my sister. We was about to go eat. We went to the kitchen. Y'all, my grandmother was mad. Like I told y'all, she was in the kitchen mad when I had first woke up. So yeah, so we go in the kitchen, and she's like, where the F was y'all? Like, what's going on type thing. Like, what was y'all doing? Where was y'all at? Who was y'all with? Everything. Like, my grandmother wants to know everything now. So we're like, because mind you, the lie before, like I said, there was a lie involved. We had told my grandmother that we were with my friend. We gonna name her Chappelle. So we was with Chappelle. Like, she wanted us, because Chappelle was pregnant at this time. She wanted us to do something with her, whatever the case was. We made up some stupid ass lie. You know how we got caught up? Let me finish the story. So she was like, why are y'all lying for? Da, da, da. She was like, so who's this? I gotta give this person a name too. We gonna name him, she was like, who's Edwin? We gonna name this boy Edwin. And we was like, mind you, she knows who Edwin is. She just didn't know why are we with Edwin? You know what I mean? Like, she was like, his mom, Edwin's mother, just called me and asked me who is Patricia, my sister. He's asking me who's Patricia, and that you left your book back there, and that this, that, and the third, that none of y'all was supposed to be in the house today. y'all, a whole problem. And the reason it like happened and we got caught and stuff was because my sister left her book bag inside of Edwin's house, my friend's house. She left his book bag, her book bag there. So his mom went through her book bag, found my grandma, because you remember the teacher used to make you put your parents and guardians' names on the front page or something, so in case of an emergency they can call. So yeah, that's what happened. She went through the book and she looked for the phone number. She got the phone number, and that was the end of the story for us. We was in trouble, and yeah. But the next day we did end up going to school, and the school was mad at us because, like I told y'all, the school, she said she was with the school, she was for real, like that was not no cap, she was for real. But the school was very unhappy, but we ended up telling them what it was. So yeah, we got caught up because my sister left her book bag, and that would always be the funniest thing ever to me, because it's just like, girl, how did you bait up and leave your book bag? Like she real life forgot it. That was so funny. And yeah, we ended up getting the book bag and everything ended up to be cool. That's the end of the story. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and tell a friend to join the family. I love you guys. Have a good night.